One of the easiest ways to create professional repeats that attract agents, buyers, and clients is to experiment with using two different repeat styles, either full drop or half drop repeats. In a full drop repeat, artwork is repeated along the horizontal and vertical lines. Take a look at this dot motif. The motif repeats perfectly along the vertical line of the fabric. It also repeats perfectly along the horizontal line. This is called a square repeat because the repeat forms a perfect square. And there you can see the repeat. We also have rectangle-shaped repeats, which are still considered full drop repeats. If your horizontal repeat, for instance, is a bit longer than your vertical repeat, the overall pattern would create a type of rectangle. The same thing would happen if the vertical repeat was a bit longer than the horizontal. Either is perfectly acceptable and still considered a full drop repeat. In a half drop repeat, the artwork is repeated along horizontal and vertical lines, just like in a full drop repeat. This time, however, the horizontal repeat is staggered. Here's our dot motif again, this time in a half drop repeat. As you can see, the motif repeats perfectly on the vertical line, but then drops exactly half of the vertical repeat along the horizontal line. There you can see our repeat. Half drop repeats are wonderful for concealing a repeat within the artwork. Full drop repeats can be obvious, especially when using large or bold design elements, such as motifs or textures. A half drop repeat helps conceal the repeat in the finished product. If you don't want a repeat to be obvious, or perhaps you're struggling with a full drop repeat, a half drop repeat can be a great tool to use. Spend 30 minutes to an hour looking at various repeats. These can be repeats that you've created in the past, or repeats on products within your home, office, or that you see in stores. After collecting at least 3 repeats, evaluate what you've taken note of by asking these questions. Can you identify the repeat style? Is it a full or half drop repeat? Is the repeat visible or well camouflaged within the design? What are your feelings about the repeat? Is it jarring and disruptive to the overall product design? Or does it create a balanced sense of movement and flow within the final product? This exercise is important for beginning to develop your critical repeat eye and to look for ways to improve your own repeats before sending them to agents, studios, and clients. In the next lesson, we'll begin to learn how our repeats are applied to hundreds of yards of fabric.